Morning, guys. Welcome back to the desk. So here we are. Mono Leon as usual. I'm about an hour into my day. Got the flag up like you guys saw in that quick time lapse. Started off for an American dealer. We got to fly the American flag, right? We got that started for the day. Not a whole lot planned for today. Don't really have any appointments or anything set up, so we're just gonna have to see what we get into for the day. Um, I'm gonna try and do a little talk story session with Mr. Mello today, like we talked about in one of our earlier videos this week. Try and set aside some time. You guys will get introduced to him a little bit, and then we're gonna start doing that segment a little more regularly, probably once a week or so. Also, gonna do some talking about EVs today. So we'll sit down, we'll have a little session talking about EVs and the current changes to the EV tax credits and things of that nature. So stick around. We're gonna get a lot more content filmed today for sure. I do need to move vehicles around on the lot a little bit. We have to make some space here. We got to move some stuff over to our storage lot at Hamakua as well. So stick around. There's gonna be a lot more content from the dealership today. This should be a lot more entertaining and a lot longer than yesterday's content was. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Appreciate everybody for checking out all the videos. We'll get stuck into today. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm out here with some of our Mach-E's, my personal one on my left, and a brand new 2025 Mach-E here on the right. Unfortunately, I don't have any Lightnings out here to shoot this video with, but we're here to talk tax credit. So with the changes made to Trump's new bill, the one big beautiful bill signed into law on July 4th, we have big changes to EV tax credits. So the EV tax credit, it was supposed to be good until 2032. That is now going away as of September 30th of this year. So vehicles like our Lightning that are eligible for that 7,500 tax credit, you only have until the end of September to take advantage of it. Now Ford is enhancing those credits a little more on top of that. You are getting an extra $1,500 in rebates on top of the $7,500 tax credit on the Lightning. You can also pair that with 1.9% interest for 72 months or 0% interest for 60. We have the same type of deals going on the Mach-E's like you see behind us. Unfortunately, the Mach-E's aren't eligible for the 7,500 tax credit if you do purchase. But both of them do have credits for leasing as well. So big rebates on leasing. So you've got up to $5,250 on the Mach-E if you lease that, or up to $9,000 on the Lightning on a lease. So get at me. Like I said, if you're in the market to purchase a Lightning, you've got till September 30th, 2025 to take advantage of that tax credit. If not, we're gonna have to see what happens after that. Wanted to get out here on the lot real quick, talk EV. We'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, welcome back. As promised, I've talked about it a lot this week. We finally have my main man here, Mr. Guy Mello.
How's it?
I've been with this man, known him now a little over 10 years. Started in the car business working with him. Like I said, I got about 10, 11 years of experience doing this. My man's got over 30. So I wanted to bring him on, talk a little shop.
Yeah.
Appreciate him for being here.
Thank you. Yes. A lot has changed in the car business
A lot
in
has
30
changed.
years, from when I first started, yeah.
For sure. So how did you get started in the car business, Mr. Mello?
I got started back in 1995, and I graduated from college up in the Bay Area near Palo Alto, California, and I got a business degree and played volleyball for my career up there, and didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I told myself, let me go try this. And I think a lot of us always say we're going to go try the car business, and we're going to walk in, and I walked in and said, I want to get a job. And 30 years later, I'm still in the car business. I've never left. Didn't take a break. Been doing it 30 years hard. Started in Palo Alto, California, selling cars.
Man, all the way to here. Yeah, little different for me, I guess. I think so. I've never talked about this on camera, but how I got started in the car business, I have mentioned that Guy is the one that hired me back in the days working for Honolulu Ford. But how I ended up getting into the car business was I was sitting on the couch one New Year's Eve at my father-in-law, who's no longer with us unfortunately, but my father-in-law's house on Maui, and he was a finance manager for Jim Falk, Valley Isle Motors on Maui. And I'd been dating his daughter for a few years at this point, not really doing much of my life. And he sat me down on the couch and said, "Hey, Drew, I think maybe you should go sell cars. You want to go sell some cars?" Long story short, I ended up meeting this gentleman who apparently thought it might be a good idea too. Now here we are 11 years later. I don't know if he still thinks it's a good idea, but
Oh yeah, no doubt.
we'll find this job somehow, right?
Yep, yep. And if it's worth I hope it is. I hope it's worth my sense of opinion. I really value this man to the right of me. I'm so lucky to have him. He came back. He was with me at Honolulu Ford, and he was with Four Wheel Parts, as a lot of you folks know, and his expertise is very broad in this business. So I am extremely fortunate to have him here in Kailoa. So I want to thank you for coming back and joining me and making a run at this.
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
Rana. So you started off in California.
Yep.
Started off on the line like I did.
Yes.
Just trying to bang through deals and make it through your day. How did you end up working your way up through the business? Because now you're GSM,
Yeah.
General Sales Manager, the big
Yes.
cheese.
Oh man. I don't know about that, but at 26 years old, about a year selling cars, they made me a good old finance manager and asked me if I wanted to get promoted. Of course, I said yes. That's all I wanted to do was become a manager back then, and ended up being a finance manager at 26, like I said, and I did that for 2 years, and I ended up being a GSM at 28, and so I was running two stores. They're about 3 miles away, and I did that to 2002, and then I moved home in 2003. Moved back home to Hawaii in 2003. So I spent
Okay.
10 years running a Ford store in the Bay Area, California. A lot different than Hawaii.
Oh, I bet.
A
I
lot
bet.
different.
Total different culture.
Yes, the people are different. The
Yeah.
car business is the same, but people is what makes it different.
A lot more competition too, yeah.
A lot
You
more
can go shop all
competition.
around.
Yes.
Not like here, we only got a few stores.
There's a Ford store every 5 to 10 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know.
So, do you like it more being in that leadership role? Do you like being a manager? Was your dream to be a manager back then?
Yeah.
Now we're 25 years into being a manager.
Yeah.
Still your dream?
Yeah. I love the nuts and bolts of the car business, right? And I feel like as a manager, I love leading. I love leading the car.
Okay, sorry, little interruption. But you were saying, Mr. Mello, you love developing your new employees and
Yes.
teaching what you've learned over the years.
Yep. Yep. And I still love car deals. I love helping our salespeople, and I love guiding them, and I love earning people's business. That's what I still love to do. You know, I'm still a grassroots kind of guy, born and raised here in Hawaii, and every day I wake up, I hope that we can earn someone's business today. You
Absolutely,
know.
absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, I've definitely learned a ton from you over the years. I mean,
Well, thank you.
I my entire career with selling cars, even to onto my years working at Four Wheel Parts, my brief stint working at MD Restoration as a project manager, all of that comes down to a lot of skills that I learned from this man and other people that I've worked with over the years that we may or may not have on these videos as time goes on. Um, but yeah, it's this is where I kind of got started in the whole sales industry. Now I'm back again, and it's a lot of skills and a lot of knowledge that gentlemen like Guy and others in this business have imparted in me that have made a career out of it. And I think me and him have very similar aspirations every day in what we do in the car business is we want to earn people's business. We don't want to, make you buy a car today. We want you to want to buy a car from us. We're both people that have learned a lot of integrity. I've learned a lot from him on that. It's something we've bonded a lot on over the years. You know, our word and our reputation is king. We're not here to just make a deal today and forget about you tomorrow. Um, and that's
That's right.
something why I've stuck with working with him. I could have probably gone to any dealership on the island to work for, but
Mm-hmm.
this is the one that Guy is at, and that's why I'm here.
Yep.
Um, Wanted to bring guys in today, get a little insight, get to meet Guy a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna film more segments like this, little short 5 minute talk stories. We're gonna do all kinds of different topics out there, from incentives that Ford's running, things that we see in the market, changes in the car buying experience, tips and tricks, maybe even. We'll do a bunch of different things over time. Try and get out here once a week or so, at least get Guy in here. But this was a little introduction to him. I'm glad he could finally take the time,
Yes.
come do this with me.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll get him into today's video, and we'll see you back at the desk a little later.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Joe. Thank you.
Absolutely, brother.
Aloha.